Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Good, we've had enough rain to last us a lifetime, thank you, dear. We don't want any more.
We know.
No, we don't.
Says me from watering garden.
Yeah.
That don't do anyway.
Pardon me.
Pardon you.
So, yes, slightly bit better day today. Chris has actually managed to get out with a drone and his camera.
Yay.
So,
Not for long.
not for long. Yeah, but you got out. It were, don't matter how long it were, you got out.
I want to go further.
That's what he's talking about, Callum. Callum went out with him, and he does know but moan when he goes out with Chris.
He wants to come out with me when I do this next job.
Yeah, and he keeps saying, I'm going out today, Dad. I'm going out today, and he's been getting on Chris's nerves, wanting to go out with him with drone and whatever. Finally gets to go out with him, and then he wants to come back.
I do it now. Don't go like this. It's on all these rocks.
Oh well. He knew what to expect when he went out with you, so
it'd be all right climbing up Mount Torrent, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, mountain.
Oh well, it's you know what to say next time. You know to say no.
Oh, so,
I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and I'm
going on a long walk, Callum.
Yeah. So, but hey ho.
You can wait in the car.
Hello to the four watching. Nobody's chatted as yet.
I have.
Come in and say hello. I know you put ha on first. So we've got 5. But so yeah, you know, they have actually managed to get out today, which is more than what they've been able to do in the last few days. So so yeah. So Chris has sort of, you know, not got the shakes as much.
Karate second.
Hiya, Karate, how are you? So, Chris has got some news, but I'm not at liberty to say anything because I'm going to let him tell everybody. Not tonight, obviously. I mean, when he does it. Hey?
I'll tell him tomorrow.
It's Thursday tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll tell him Friday.
Yeah. So Chris is going to reveal it's very good news actually, but you know, I'm not at liberty to say anything. I do know, but it's nothing to do with me, so it's his baby, so to speak. Hiya, Steve, how are you?
Hello, Steve.
So yeah, he did put on Facebook, Steve, exciting things to come. So basically,
how can we like it when Mr. P's on it?
Yeah.
I'm not on it, I'm in chat.
Steve says he's going to have a baby. Yeah, we're going to be millionaires back.
Billionaires?
Yeah.
What about millionaires?
Many times over, Steve. But yeah, it is. It's very exciting news.
No.
But it's not my place to tell everybody. That's his job because it's nothing to do with me whatsoever. It's his baby, so to speak. So,
oh, Steve, did you get your email?
Yeah, he wants to. Did you email him that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent Chris the picture that you said you wanted, and he says he's emailed it to you. He says, "Did you get it?"
He'll say.
You know, the one with us both together.
He'll say no.
So yeah, so he sent it to you. Obviously, I had to send it to him. So yeah, don't sort of shock, horror, gasp, but I have already decided what we're making next week. Yes, I love that picture. Thank you very much, Steve. So yeah, so we're making sunset ting strawberry lemon blondies next week. But I did message Laurie, because obviously Laurie's coming on board with us next week. She says they can't eat strawberries, but it does say over in the notes, I'm on the Quibi.
Oh.
What?
I'm on the Quibi. What's a Quibi?
No, I don't know either.
Quebec.
It does say in the notes, for a variation, you can use diced rhubarb, a combination of strawberries and rhubarb, or blueberries or raspberries. So I did tell Laurie that, and when she says we can't eat strawberries, I says, well, you can do a variation, you know, blueberries, raspberries, or rhubarb. So
it's not fish, you can't come on.
you put beer with question mark. It's gone down to 2 now, so whoever's watching's gone.
Steve's buggered off. Karati's buggered off.
So I've set the wheels in motion. I've sent the recipe to Tracy. I've sent the recipe to Laurie. So I did say to her.
So it's elliptical. What's an elliptical? What's elliptical, Steve?
Yeah, you can't use these. Hiya, partner, how are you? You can't use these big words where Chris is concerned.
Oh, simplify.
So yeah, you know.
I don't know what it is.
I've messaged Laurie with the recipe. I've messaged Tracy with the recipe, so it's all down to them now. I will be using strawberries because we absolutely adore strawberries.
Oh yeah.
So oh, it's like a bicycle.
Oh, well, why do you say that then?
Oh. But but yeah, you know, yeah. Trust Chris to say they make you go. I mean, that goes nowhere. A bike that goes nowhere.
It goes nowhere, but it does about 10 miles.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think Chris meant it in that perspective, Steve. You know, strawberries make you. And Chris is doing the sound effects. But when you think about it, any fruit makes you go.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, but we you know, if we were to say which is his preferred fruit, and we'd say strawberries, and then, hiya, Choppers, how are you?
Hey, good day, mate.
Oh yeah,
What?
I forgot to tell. When did you get them stickers? Were it this morning? Or no, it weren't. It yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, hiya, Carla, how are you? So yeah, Chris got some stickers from Moz 42 in Australia. Hiya, Amjad.
Oh yeah, where you, big boy?
He says you're peddling your ass off and stay in one place.
Yeah.
Well, there was some on news about that, about this, is it Peloton or something in America?
Yeah.
Somebody, the exact same thing, these bikes, you know, blah, 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 and somebody's died.
Yeah, attacking and killing bikes.
Yeah. So, but it is in America. But yeah, Chris had some.
Waiting to be unloaded.
Oh, so if they thought it'd tune into the live stream, but yeah.
Oh, you mean unloaded? Working.
I know Moss 42 is a cool too, but yeah. Well, Chris received some stickers and whatnot from him yesterday.
Well, he got some nuts off somebody.
He got some nuts.
Yeah, some packets.
Oh yeah. Hey, while you're on that subject, Amjad, he says he's had his exam. Callum is not an exam but a test, and they said that if he passes this test in both his maths and his English, he ain't got to do maths and English no more.
If he passes his English, he won't have to do English. Passes his maths, he won't have to do maths, but if he fails one or other,
yeah, still got to
do with that particular subject.
He says a lot of stupid people here in America.
There is here and all, Steve.
Yeah, wherever you go, Steve. I got some free bikes given to. Ooh.
I
But
like to ride my bicycle.
you ain't got one, so you can't.
I have. It's upstairs. It don't go anywhere.
So yeah, so that were some news that I forgot about. That man, I was busy baking, so it sort of totally slipped my mind. They said the same thing for me for English. So it's like a, because that's what made me ask you, Amjad. You know, basically they didn't class it as an exam. They said it were a test per se, but they says like he's got to pass his English and his maths, and then if he passes both, they not have to do it anymore. But if he passes one and fails the other, he's still got to do it. But that's my downfall as well, Chopper. I cannot do maths for toffee. You know, I while I can, you know, I can spell most things, and Chris always says, "How do you spell this, Jeanette? How do you spell that, Jeanette?" Ask me to do any sums, and I'm snookered. But
Wacky!
Oh God, I was going to say another one that's crap the bed. 1 and 1 equals 6. But no, we're not that thick. But it's all these variant things today. You know, when I were at school, you know, we've got well, put it this way. When I started school at 5, they were still using blackboard and chalk. You know, Wakey says, "I can do maths. Can I have some toffee?" But yeah, when I first started school, I can remember little boards and chalk. So yeah.
Was that chalk rubber at the head? Throw by teacher.
Yeah, but you didn't sit down and do your work on a chalkboard.
I sat down. I didn't do my work. You were kid behind me, bloody miss. Instead.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm just showing my age there slightly. But that was sort of that's sort of my only memory of first starting school. So you know, it's going back a fair few years, I'll tell you. Little tiny bottles of milk with straw in top. You see, Wakey says he can remember slate and chalk. And Steve. So yeah, we're showing his age there, Wakey and Steve. But yeah, and then these little tiny bottles of milk, proper glass bottles of milk. Then we landed on the moon. But I mean, nowadays it's all, you know, the old cartons and things like that. And, you know, I rode a dinosaur to school. Not that I'm saying I'm old, but my birth certificate is written hieroglyphics. But yeah, you know, it you know, when you talk to kids nowadays and they're all about their phones and their tablets and their laptops and whatever, you know, you go back to when we were kids and slate and chalk, you know what I mean? They'll think, "Oh my God, did you really do that?" You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, I mean, there weren't no automatic washing machines or HD smart TVs and whatnot in them days. Maggie Thatcher, the milk thief. Okie dokie then, Choppers. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, see you later, Chop.
See you later. Be safe. But yeah, you know what I mean? Those were the days when, you know, there were no technology. There were no technology at all. We got paddled when we did wrong. Slap on buttocks with thing. But yeah, things were when you think about it, things were so much simpler them days. There were like no social media, there were no cyber bullying or cyber stalking or whatever, you know what I mean? Things were a lot easier in them days. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to put my thing on.
What's the thing on?
My scrolly bit across bottom.
Half a job. Everybody come
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking there's something missing there somewhere. Yeah. But you know, no bullying was on draft. But what I'm saying, Wakey, is that, you know, at face value, there were no not the problems what today's teenagers has got. Steve changed the channel. I hope we've all been there and done that and got t-shirts, Steve. So and
well, the best
metal.
Women will have the greatest breath. Whoop.
Hi, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
It's all right. We're talking about the good old days. You know, when we used to have coat hanger as an aerial and you used to stand there going, my arm's aching. Can I stop yet?
No, Emmerdale's not finished.
Oh, dear.
Emmerdale.
What you on about?
Can you put my arm down? No, Emmerdale's not finished.
Yeah.
20 minutes, yeah.
Left a bit, right a bit.
Stop.
Stop there. Stop there. Oh, you've moved it.
What you move for?
Long stick for the remote. When we got push button TV before that, we had to get up and twist the dial. Exactly. I can remember that, Wakey.
I've had a twisted dial.
Yeah. You know, it's like it was like tuning a radio in, and they say, nearly, bit further. There, stop. And then you'd go and sit back down, and then all of a sudden, picture would go snowy again, like it had got dandruff.
And then we were all whinging when it went to digital.
Yeah.
The Bible, the bombs, it's going to be well. Who's not that frigging water over again?
But
stop it. Turn back to football.
Yeah. Well, we're changing the subject slightly.
Yeah.
We had the saga of Chris having a fly in his ear last night. Not a flea, a fly. Anyway, Chris had put a jug of water down. So, but the buggers, for, I don't know whether it's to see how much water's in it or not, but anyway, he knocked this water jug over, and he's got his head in it trying to find water, but he'd already knocked it over, so there weren't any in it. So next thing we know, he's running around going like this, and he's got jug on top of his head. So that were another funny moment. Because it's a bugger for he sort of puts his head in this jug to test how high water is up, but there weren't none because he knocked it over earlier. So he'd put his head right inside this jug and got the damn jug stuck on his head. Because you shouted about him knocking water over again. Oh, yeah. Still got the old Waltham cassette player. Still works, but it eats batteries. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Wakey. You know what I mean? There weren't no sort of rechargeable batteries or anything like that in our day. No. You know, it'd eat batteries, and you know, your parents would be moaning at you because, Mum, I want some more batteries. Yeah, Tracy has stacks of tapes. I have VHS tape. But that's the thing, Johnny. Nobody ever uses them nowadays, do they? You know, it's like everything's on DVD. You know, it was so much. Got it for Christmas, 1974. But Bella's not well at the moment, Steve. Got a VCR still in box, never used. He says, Jesus, how old are you, Wakey? Well, put it this way, Johnny. We were just talking about when I first started school, we got a slate and chalk. You know, and Wakey says he can remember that. So Wakey is actually younger than me because I'm 59 this year. So, I'm 4 years older than Wakey.
They all thought Betamax were going to be the next big thing.
Yeah.
The AHS blasted it out at once.
Do you know, and I've also said, Johnny, you know, if the kids of today had got to live in the era that we lived in, Gordon Bennett, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You need a clear heart. I would rephrase that if I were you, Johnny. Oh dear. Chris is the big 5-0 this year in November.
21.
Yeah, it'll be half a century.
21.
Half a century.
21.
Oh dear. He says he's 10 years older than me. But I'm actually older than Wakey by 4 years. Well, 3 and a bit. Oh dear. I'll try and stay awake tonight. We're just on about our age bracket, my lady, about I can remember slate and chalk when I first started school and little bottles of milk and, you know, and things like that. And you being remote control for your, you know, for your mum and dad, you know. And I know, Johnny, if I ran out of Sudoku in the bathroom. But yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, there were no social media, there were no, you know, mobile phones, there were no, you know, no internet, no nothing in our day.
Atari 1.6, Amjad, that's all we had.
Yeah, Atari. Oh dear, but yeah, you know, and same as Chris says, I mean, he's like nearly 10 years younger than me, and it's sort of first video game where, you know, ping pong and whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man, you know what I mean?
Pac-Man, none of this today's crap.
You know, when you get up, baby, can you get me some, he's laughing, Amjad, when he says Atari 1.6.
What do you want? Some pop?
Yes, please.
What your last name, Diane?
Yeah, insubordinates. So yeah, you know, they were better for your brain. Hi, Kate. How are you?
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It were way back when, you know, not a lot of houses had actually a landline. So if your mum and dad wanted to go make a phone call, that's go to the nearest phone box. You know what I mean?
Have you got some?
No. So basically, why I got to go to parks at weekend, peaceful. But that's it. You know what I mean? You know, I must admit, when we sort of moved, I mean, the house that we lived in hadn't got a bathroom. You had to go up yard to, you know, to use ablutions. How many's like you've had? I bet there's none left.
2 left. Sure, mate. Tastes rather nice, actually.
Yeah. I reckon that's 4 you've had.
Don't know. Lost count.
So I thought you lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, you just have to go up not that class, this one. You had to go up yard to, use ablutions, tin bath, but then when we moved into a different house, we moved into a bungalow, so we hadn't got to go up any stairs. We used to have goes under or chamber pot under bed in old house, whereas we've got a separate toilet, front bathroom. You know what I mean? And it was such a change. And we even had a landline phone.
I bet it was like fated to get to low.
Going Saturday with Keena and Christine, my little foster sister, Nature Trail. Ooh.
Sounds good.
But you see, Chris has been out as well today, Johnny, because it's first time it's been, decentish weather. So he's been like filming Wyman Brook or something. Brook. So
yeah, he knows up bad, Kate.
I did watch Hazy's thing earlier on, but I didn't comment on it because I was doing something else.
Has he got a new video up?
That where they saw Google car go past.
Oh, Google.
I heard Kate in car saying, "Oh, it looks like a gas mask." I think it was like a camera, like the camera on top of the car. And Kate says something in car about it looking like a gas mask. But yeah, it's it was like going from having nothing to having everything. We'd got a colour television, we had an arse phone, so we didn't have to go out if we wanted to ring anybody, and we got like my dad put a sunken bath in, and the toilet was separate front bathroom. Middleton Park, Leeds. Ooh, baby. Middleton Park in Leeds, very historic, 420 acres, smack banging. It did look like one. Kate said when I said I heard Kate say in the video, "Oh, it looks like a gas mask." So that just proves I did watch it, Kate. Because as you sort of got close to it, I'm sort of sat there like this, tried to see if I could, but you sort of went past it that fast. I thought, well, you can't really see whether it looks like a gas mask or what. But I did have a titter to myself, when, trust Kate. She said it looked like a gas mask. But when you think about it, Kate, when they do these 360 and 480 shots, it's got to sort of shoot it from every angle, hasn't it? So, it probably looked like a gas mask, but it was like one of these fangled camera things that got, like one shot from all sort of different angles. Quite a few of my vids done in Middleton Park. There you go.
Did you see that coming? Or is it not come up again?
How do Kate? It's like what do you use first, telly, toilet, or phone a friend? Yeah. And we've got like a boiler. When we lived in other house, you had to sort of keep boiling water to have a bath. Whereas this when we moved into this bungalow, it were a novelty to turn tap on and get hot water out of it. But
we're like, ooh,
yeah, it were like Gordon Bennett. We've been living in dark ages for for as long as I can remember. But the only downside of it is I had to share a bedroom with my sister. I didn't have my own bedroom. Mind you, having said that, they were like me, my sister, and my older brother. And when we lived in old house, because it was sort of, it it's got no heating, it's got no bathroom. So we all slept in one bedroom. Me and my sister in a double bed, and my brother like one far side of room in his own bed. But it really surprised me how it looked. I could, I don't think I probably could have spotted it anyway. I mean, because I'm sort of oblivious when we're in car. I probably wouldn't have noticed it.
Probably passed it a million times.
Yeah, partner says I went to Bradford today and I must have caught a few incidents on my dash cam. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Are up the baby? What? Kate says, are you up the baby? Yeah. Well, I'm not Chris's.
Now 6 months gone.
Yeah. I think that ship sailed a long, long time ago, Kate.
What does he know?
But I have, there ain't no things left.
What's the
thing? I did say earlier on, the exciting news that Chris is on about on Facebook is it's going to reveal it on Friday. It's not my place to tell everybody what it is. I did sort of skirt round it a bit last night, and I did mention it, but are you up the baby, Jeanette, out of yours? Oh, no, I'm middle one. My sister's younger than me. No, I might, baby. No, I've got an older brother. Hiya, Simon. He has had drone out today, Simon.
Yeah, videos out now, mate.
So I'm middle one. I've got an older brother, but he's only my half brother. My mum had already got him when she met my dad. And then there's my sister, she's baby. Again, UT, shame on you. At this rate, I'll have enough footage for the next Dashcam video. I type you and it says up. That's predictive text for you, Kate.
She's on a Moby.
But yeah, I'm middleist. Obviously the cleverest of the lot, because I'm middle sibling.
What is it when you're youngest then?
Chris Wakey's put a...
What's the put?
It says this was filmed just below the duck pond and playground in Middleton Park on that.
Oh.
On that link.
I'll be right back, don't go.
But yeah, I mean, there were a picture up here of me, my sister, and my mum, but he says he's seen it and left a comment sign us. But yeah, the video today were a mixture of like video and drone footage. But yeah, but I did have a picture up there. I think we took it down. But
what's going on?
A what?
There's a unsubscribe to Robbie Gates subbing me.
Oh, so it had unsubscribe you from Wakey?
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Wakey? He said it had unsubscribed him from you.
I'm not getting no notifications.
How are you feeling? I'm not too bad, Kate. And as regards what you were saying about the antibiotics and that other thing, I've Googled it and it says basically it won't interfere, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to say. Kate knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, I did Google it today because I forgot all about. I was going to either ring chemist or as a YouTube afterwards. Hey, up, I've lost 13 in the last 28 days.
Beginning of the week, I was on 2,388. I'm now on 2,380. Robin
So yeah, I did Google it, Kate, and it don't bear any, from what we were talking about. So, but I'll make them aware that I'm on antibiotics. So, he's doing it again.
What?
Scotching at that
plenty in me.
That thing. Anyway, so yeah, Kate knows what I'm talking about, but I'm not talking about it on here. Certain reasons. So yeah, what were I going to say? I forgot now. Yeah, I've decided what we're making on Tuesday. Strawberry lemon blondies. It says it had a great drone to audio of water on river. Cut nice edit. There you go.
There you go.
So, hiya, Gordo. How are you? But I did send the recipe to Laurie. Pardon me, that's that pot. She did say that they can't eat strawberries, but it does say in like one at footnotes, you can substitute it for rhubarb, strawberries and rhubarb, or blueberries and raspberries. So, I've sort of gave her that option. I says, don't think you've got to, go by the book. You can substitute. There's 2 left, Kate.
I'm not having one of them. I'll let others have that.
But yeah.
Simon's comment then.
She says us Pixie eat all the cakes from last night. But yeah, there's 2 left. 2.
Away all the cakes, Pixie. Away all the cakes, Pixie.
So yes, as you can tell, they went down very well. And this strawberry lemon blondies, it says calories 319 calories, carbohydrates only 42. So Johnny will be able to eat protein 3 grams, fat 16, cholesterol 54 micrograms, sodium, potassium, fiber, sugar, vitamin A, vitamin C, and calcium and iron.
Oh my God, oh my God. Come to mama.
Not sure if it's been mentioned, Nick K. We've retracted it.
So there, we've already seen you, Gordo. You ready?
So yeah, that does all have the nutritional benefits and, and what's what. So, certain recipes don't, but quite a lot do. If that makes sense. But if they're there, I'll put them in description when I, Oh, who's Nick Kamen?
No.
I know he's the singer. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember.
No, I can't remember the band now. Dire Straits.
Oh, no.
The Dire Straits, Gordo.
I'll have a look. Let me have a look. Let me Google it. Good old Levi.
Oh, that guy that was stripped off to chuck his clothes in water.
Yeah. UK to send Navy patrol ships to Jersey amid fears of French blockade.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
Nick Kamen was on the Levi advert with a Marvin Gaye song. Oh, that guy that stripped to his undies.
No age to pass away, that is it?
No. It says he was an English model. It says model and singer Nick Cayman dies aged 59. There you go. He was best known for the singles Each Time You Break My Heart from 86, I Promised Myself, and was appearing, as well as appearing in 1985 in the Levi advert. So there you go.
I heard it through the grapevine.
So
Apparently a long illness.
It diagnosed with bone marrow cancer.
They're not good.
So yeah, it's sort of my age, because it says he was born on 15th of April 1962. But yeah, it said he had bone marrow cancer. So 2 years ago we were diagnosed with cancer, and that's what he's died of. So I mean, 2 years, when you think about it, isn't really a long illness, is it? You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So we that sort of looks like he died of bone marrow cancer. I think that's one of the worst cancers, when it's in your bones. So but yeah, so that sort of gives you a bit of thing about who he was, and he suffered with bone marrow cancer, but I bet he drinks Carling Black Label. No, he doesn't wash his underpants. But yeah, it's what it sort of brings it home to you when somebody same age as myself, how lucky we are, really, you know what I mean? And how easily everything could be took away, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the one, Gordo. Yeah, I've just been reading up on it. It was same age as me. He was born in April, as I was born in September. It's no age at all, especially cancer as well. So it's sort of brings it home to you. Live every day as best you can, when there's people worse off than yourselves. Yeah, I have my aches and my pains, and I've got arthritis and blah 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 blah, but at least I'm sort of semi-healthy, if you know what I mean. So it does bring it home to you, anyway, we'll change subject and
chirpy.
But so yeah, so I don't know what weather's going to be like. It did say on the weather that we're getting back to like frosty early mornings sort of thing. So we haven't quite sprung to spring yet, if that makes sense. Chris often says, I think we're going backwards. I don't know about forwards. It's supposed to be getting warmer, but it's it's going back to like winter. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll put thing in. Amjad wants to. Hey, hang on a minute. Let me just put that in. I've just been these things that we're making on Tuesday, Johnny. It's only got 42 grams of carbohydrate. So you're welcome to Part Nest. Anybody else wants to come up? You're welcome.
Paddle time!
So yeah, so I did look into that, Johnny, when I sent Tracy thing, and it does say carbohydrates 42 grams.
Hi.
Hiya, I'm
Hey,
Jess.
Jeanette.
How are you?
What happened,
Yeah,
you little paddle?
Yeah, not too bad. What?
It says, where you been? You're late on panel.
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you, Jeanette?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
I thought, why not?
Not
I'll
too
jump
bad.
on for a laugh.
Oh, that's
Let's-
it.
Shall I do some things to make everyone laugh then?
Partner says, I am Jad.
Hi, Park Nest.
Johnny's debating whether he should come up or not.
Do you want to hear my Goldilocks voice?
Go on then.
Okay, Jeanette, you might laugh a lot though. You ready?
Go on then.
Someone's visible in my bed. Shall I do it again?
That was his baby bear voice in
Shall I do it again,
Goldilocks.
Jeanette?
That sounded like me when I had a fly in my ear last night.
Shall I do it again, Jeanette?
It's all right. Well, we still keep laughing about that. Can you remember when we were doing baking live stream last night?
Yeah.
And all I could hear were, Christy got a fly in his ear.
Hey, Johnny. Someone's visible in my bed.
I just got all the stuff I need for the thing. I can't say what I'm doing. So yeah, all will be revealed on Friday. It's not my place to say what it is, but I did sort of mention it last night. So I think Johnny's coming on. I think that's what he means.
Shall I do it again, Jeanette?
Go on then. Keep everybody laughing. What were I going to say? You do that. What were it? That duck thing. Oh dear.
Sausage surprise.
The lady's laughing. She says, I'm John.
Jeanette, shall I do some more?
Go on then. What you're doing now?
Sausage surprise.
Oh,
not gonna lie,
dear.
Jeanette, that took me a lot of practice to do that high pitched voice.
Give me 5 minutes, call me.
Give me 5. Mum's just called. His mum's just called. Oh dear.
So you behave yourself on that panel.
Right, let me do some. Shall I do some YouTube impressions?
Go on then. Go on.
Right.
Who you doing? Tell us who you're
My
doing.
friend. Hi, my friends. It's Bella, and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. But this one's my favorite. You ready?
Go on.
Hey there, welcome to Real Chick TV. I'm your Real Chick Carla.
Oh dear, partner's here as well.
Good evening, everyone. Jeanette and I'm Jad.
Hi.
And everyone in the
Hi, partners.
Yo.
I think you missed Amjad doing his impressions.
No, I heard some of them. Don't you worry about that. So I'm just popping out the chat. Just fiddle around with it. There we go.
Oh.
Just mess around with the chat box, have it set right. You know, have a StreamYard on it, and then have me pop out chat, just playing around with the settings.
It's technical for me.
Jeanette,
I've had a busy evening.
I had my exam today.
Did you? How do you think you did?
I think I did well.
Good.
What are you studying, Amjad?
Kate wants to know, Amjad, are we booked in for London?
Of course, you ladies are. I'm studying
Kate,
hairdressing.
I've got a bowl and some scissors on the ready.
Oh God.
Look, that's how your mum used to do it. We don't do it like that nowadays. Talking
Yeah.
about bowl on Ed Park Nest.
Lol.
Basically, that's what I had as a kid.
Oh dear. I think that were everybody's mum that used to put bowl on Ed. Just
Yeah,
cringe.
very 70s.
But hey Kate,
Yeah,
Marnie's and all.
You
Why do
more
you think I wear
ladies are
it all?
ready for London. Don't worry.
very busy evening since I finished work.
Put clippers on charge. No. He's shouting orders at me now to put clippers on charge.
What?
Cordless ones,
What?
fancy.
Oh dear.
Just slippery me off.
Well, they are sort of cordless.
They're not dog clippers, are they?
They're babbleless.
Do you know?
I mean, the I've seen
looks
better
70s.
days. But that's like a charging lead, but you can use them like. So, but you have to put them on charge for a bit. So, yeah.
Do you know? I got to get ready for. Do you know?
Kate says,
I need to get ready for bed now. I can't believe it's a short visit.
oh, bless you. Not to
Oh,
worry,
no.
I'm just.
No,
What?
first time I've seen you on panel.
Yeah.
It only pops on every now and again. The
Yeah.
lady says, I'm driving. Where you been, my lady?
Do you know? I need to go now.
Yeah, see you later, Amjad. Thanks for
See you later,
popping on
Amjad.
anyway.
Good to see you on panel.
I don't want to leave.
When needs must and all that.
You'll be able to stop as long as you like on Saturday evening.
All right then. See you later.
See you later, Amjad. Thanks for
Bye.
popping on.
Bye.
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 Kate says, I'm going to cut mine, make a wig with it. I keep saying I'm going to save Chris because I use one of these like spiky things, and every so often, I mean, this is just like a few days worth. This is. I keep saying I'm going to collect it and make a wig with it for Chris. And that's just out my brush. Oh dear. Oh yeah. So I thought she meant she were driving. She meant my lady's going to be driving when we go to London. Hiya, Laurie. How are you? You ladies are ready for London. We definitely are, Amjad. Ready for, spa and beauty treatment and his hair's cutting and everything. So we've got his own chauffeur. My lady's going to drive us.
Hello.
Hey up, Chris.
Hey, see ya.
Girls' weekend staying at Amjad's. I don't think his family would be too pleased about it. All us mad lot turning up. Ooh, very nice.
My trip was to collect some parts for it, and I've just done a service on it.
Oh, very nice.
No, it's not mine.
So I've just been telling everybody, Laurie, about this recipe that I sent you. That you can't eat strawberries, so you're going to substitute the strawberries for something else. So I suppose really you can substitute any Kate says a 2010 BMW.
I don't be filled by the plate. It's a private plate.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what you've been doing in Bradford then?
Well, yeah, to pick up some anti-roll bar drop links. I got a few interesting things on Dash Tomot Way. 2 red light jumpers. Audi nearly took my front end off. Getting round me. What else?
Do you know something? I think everybody loses their marbles when they go on motorway.
Yeah.
You see some ridiculous things.
I've seen plenty.
Laurie says, I'm going to use strawberries, give to the neighbour for a gift. Oh, bless her. So.
I'm moving next door to Laurie.
Oh, dear. Joys of Bradford. That's what Johnny's
Yeah,
put.
changed.
But it's like this. I think all, like when you go on motorway or anything like that, all bets is off because you see some doing some such stupid things. You know what I mean? And Chris despairs on them sometimes.
It's like they're in fast lane and they see junction coming up, but just cut straight across.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that many times.
Yeah, that's one of what really pees Chris off.
Or they pull out.
The in sort of outside lane, going God knows what speed, and then all of a sudden they think, oh crap, I'm coming off at this junction, and then they just go boom straight across all cars.
Sorry, so she won't get it.
But yeah.
If you check out my Dashcam videos, you'll see plenty of that sort of incident.
But another thing that pees Chris off is a lot of people don't know where the indicators are.
That's a hidden feature on BMWs.
Or the driving at 20 mile an hour in a 40 zone.
Yeah. But yeah, and Chris says
and they're going backwards.
It don't quite have road rage, but he's saying, well, indication had been nice. Things like that.
Where you turning? Oh, I need a stiff drink with her.
Yeah. You'll need a stiff drink with me on the motorway, oh God.
I am the lady. Where's backseat driver going this time? Watch out for that car. Which car? That one was about 500 yards from Brewer, that away. That is parked up.
I'm not that bad. Well, when I were expecting Callum, I mean, Callum's 19 this year, so it just goes to show how long it is ago. This car were parked up, so Chris sort of pulled out to overtake her or, go round her, and all of a sudden she shot out in front on us. Chris swerved to miss her, and we went straight through a brick wall.
Oh, did you ever kill the road sign as well?
Oh, yeah, we knocked a road sign over, knocked somebody's wall over, and then she was saying that it weren't her that were driving, it were a mother, and that she'd put an indicator on, but she didn't. So basically, she was telling a lot of people. And then she's come over and she says, "Are you all right?" I said, "I fucking look all right." I ended up in hospital because I thought I'd gone into labour because I was about 8 months pregnant.
Yeah. Ooh. That's why I kind of want to come out.
So basically, they took me to accident and emergency, and because I'm O negative blood group and I got seatbelt and everything on, first of all, I had to have this injection, what they call anti-D, just in case there were any internal damage. And then I started having pains. So they started panicking. And says, well, there's an ambulance coming from maternity unit. We're going to take you over there. We don't want baby born here in accident and emergency. So, you know what I mean? It sort of had its knock-on effect. And then he wonders why I'm nervous.
That's what
Put
I
it this way. She said, ooh. What's that white one in bottom corner?
Left or right?
Is it a Triumph?
Yep. Dolomite.
Yeah, I thought it was BMW Citroen. What's other one in the corner?
Toyota Celica. Toyota.
A what?
Generation
Toyota
Celica.
Oh. Yeah, it's one of Chris's favourites, that is.
Gimme.
Johnny Z says you're gonna have basement.
In other words, is it green?
Yeah, I know. Hang on a minute.
She kept you waiting for 20 minutes like you did me.
I've added him and then it sort of removed him. All right, we were looking at partners' cars.
I'm gonna get my feather duster out while we're down there. You need to get some of them damp things for your caravan as well. What you get for caravans.
Like carpet sweeper.
Oh dear.
Them damp things.
I was just telling them how I was traumatised when I was sort of 8 months pregnant. The lady says, put it this way, they will have to get drunk, but don't worry, I don't have too much. Oh dear, I'll get completely obliterated then.
Well, that'll be 1.5 pints then.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Is it you that sent me private chat, by the way?
Yeah, it's down here.
It's down here.
Well, when you've been down in basement 20 minutes, it gets a bit, I'm only wearing a t-shirt.
I'm exaggerating here. I've got it on StreamYard.
I've only got a t-shirt on.
I have.
Yeah.
You were in the basement.
Well, everybody calls it, I call it dungeon because everybody calls it green room, basement, or whatever. I call it dungeon.
So did you find any whips and chains down there while you were there, Johnny?
Yeah, just don't mention, shackles and everything that you saw down there.
Oh, Miss Whiplash.
Wonder what I tripped over with.
He says, I thought I tripped over a whip. Oh dear. That's supposed to be what goes on in here stays in here.
These aren't just for training,
I was going to say, if anywhere looks like a dungeon, it's what's behind Johnny.
Yeah, true. It is a torture. It is torture. Well, it's pain that I control. So.
Oh, that's it.
I've been fed up of years of hurting. Now I control the pain. I've still got my problems, yeah, but the pain that I do with the weight training is pain I actually enjoy, which is weird.
So what?
I've got a bit addicted to it, to be honest. But if getting addicted to keeping fit, it's not a bad addiction, really.
No, definitely not.
What sort of exercise would you recommend I do? Because I've been having quite a bit of problems with my back. Bearing in mind, obviously, I can't stand for very long. Or what sort of exercises are we looking at?
The bands will do it for you because you can sit down and do them. And doing that tension bit works up your arms, and working your arms works your shoulder muscles. That helps with your neck. Yeah,
well,
if you put it on your feet, if you put the bands around your feet,
shoulders
that does your back as well.
But I had my B12 injection last week, due to me weight loss surgery, and she gave it me in that arm. Now I'm wondering if that's what problem with my shoulders coming because I had it in this arm. So it's only like an injection I have to have every 3 months, but it's sort of a quick in and out job. You go in, you sit down, and that's it, job done.
Anybody tried any injection of me? I don't care, even if it's for tonsillitis, I'll punch him in the face. I do not do injections.
That's one of the reasons why.
When I got an abscess there and they had to do surgery on it, yeah, I got them to put a cream on. I wouldn't let them inject them. My body went in shock afterwards, but I still wouldn't let them give me a painkiller injection, even though I sat there shaking.
But the thing is, I always know when my B12 is due.
It's like a stab wound. I've got a cut right across there. You have to cut it off. When somebody stuck the finger inside your side like that and gone round like that with the finger, I won't mind it were a bloke nurse as well. Sort of
but the thing is, I always know when that B12's about due because I feel like crap, and that's one of the reasons why I bought some B12 tablets, sort of for in between. If
so there's a tip for you. You can survive with a massive hole in your side. Even like that. In my side, a hole that big.
Go on, Bennett.
There, right there.
But the thing is, you know, when my youngest son from my first marriage, he's 30 nearly.
God, no.
And I were expecting him when they found out I'd got gallbladder.
Do you want me to show you the arm breaker one I do?
Go on then.
This is the one that really hurts. You'll see what it's kind of like. Normally you do it with weights like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But to make it the arm breaker, you stick a board behind your arm. It's that.
Well, I have this. I have this.
So you could do that. Just sat down with your feet, holding the band down. Right?
Oh.
If you do ones like that, that does your shoulders. And if you do
are you got that on your feet then, or are you?
Oh no, I put an handle on bottom at skirting board. Hey, when this thing pings back in your face, you tend to not want to do that.
Basement, it's more like a torture chamber, your room.
So you stick your elbows in as tight as you can and do that until it really, really burns, and then you stop.
Yeah.
That's how it is. These are £20. These are £20.
Huh. I have this magazine, and it's a Motability magazine, and there's like exercises that you can do if you've got limited mobility in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of problems with my back just lately. I mean, Chris will tell you. Right from one side to other, you know how I have trouble with me muscles.
Yeah.
And
well, just doing them bands just for 20 minutes a day, do it.
Yeah, and it's like right from one side.
It's what they say. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you work the muscles and exercise the muscles, all your muscles start to regenerate and you feel better because your muscles are stronger, so they're taking up the back problems. So if you've got soft muscles and then a bad back, there's nothing nothing cushioning you.
Well, that's
Even if you got a bad back, you build up your back muscles just a little bit. That'll take the pressure off your back.
But it's like I've said a time or two, they feel warm to touch. And when I went to doctors with it, that's what they give me that Algacel cream for.
This is the one I put on top of the door.
It's what they call inflamed muscles. But it's not,
you know,
it's not here and there, it's everywhere.
They're only 20 quid.
Cool.
And that one comes with one where you can put it on the top of the door and you do the pull down exercises, and that does the muscle there.
Yeah. Well, when I started going to gym, I used to do that quite a lot because I felt comfortable doing that. So it does
look a bit basement-y, doesn't it?
Yeah, torture chamber. So yeah, that's the main problem at the moment.
How much weight's on that?
It's like inflamed muscles at the moment. That's
I always wear that. You're back in one piece while I do it.
Well, that's it. I mean, because you've got a bad back anyway. You know what I mean?
Very bad. I put that on as well.
What's that? Same sort of
It's like a
thing.
money belt.
Yeah, but you put it higher up. A money belt.
A money belt.
Well, you put it around you, and then these are separate, and you just tighten these up, and it supports your back while you do it.
But we were on about what were we on about nudist beach the other day, and
Big one.
somebody says, where do you keep your keys and whatever? I said, well, I said in America they call them fanny packs, and in England they call them bum bags. You know, you don't have to wear any clothes, just have a bum bag or a fanny pack or whatever you call them.
I had a bum bag as a kid, I must admit.
Oh, secret was coming out. Did you have one of them ultraviolet?
Oh, I were bloody all different colours. I used to wear bloody shell suits as a kid.
That's number one then.
Oh,
yeah, but I was like brought up on a rough estate where you were a little bit shabby.
I grew up on the council estate.
Whistle crew. Yeah, and then I've got this as well. Hang on, I need to adjust it first.
Gordo says exercise makes the muscles grow stronger. Don't think my missus will fall for that, lol.
That's Mikel bar I use.
Have you considered swimming?
Not till I've lost a bit more weight. I might still be half-roomed.
This is the thing. I have looked into it, but because I've got arthritis in my knees, I need a pool where I don't have to climb down any steps or anything. And the sort
of Percy fell asleep. She's had a day off today. She's been so relaxed she fell asleep.
But yeah,
I did the shopping, paid the bills, took Keena to school, picked her back up from school. She hadn't had to do a thing today. She went to see a friend for a few hours.
But I did sort of look into it, but because
I
use certain, you know, normal life swimming baths have got these. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, love.
She fell asleep in your coat.
Yeah,
she fell asleep in her coat.
It kind of found off the tips now.
Oh.
I'll come and join you. You're not on live, but I'll come on. You chat in a minute.
It's not mine, it's hers.
I know.
Wacky Wednesday.
I know now.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, my mum's seen me porch, Jeanette. She said, are you building a porch or a small church?
Small church.
Oh, so you have to pray.
Check that out, though. That is nice, though.
It does look nice.
There we go.
And you've got scars to prove it as well, Johnny.
Oh yeah, when that bloody inner pain. Oh, I've got the Perspex sheet. It's fitted. It's perfectly safe again now.
That's stained glass.
Oh, the inner pain exploded in my face. Boom! I'll just put the frame in. I turned, I heard, and then bang! The whole thing just went bang right in my face.
I'll come and join you in a minute, Jen. I have to go get my chips.
Okay.
Must have been tired if she's fallen asleep before chips.
Yeah.
Chips. Get away with your potato-ness.
Oh,
Potatoes are beneath me. They're in the ground.
As been told that I'm having a buttered bread cake.
Oh, buttered bread cake, right? All right.
No, buttered cob. Going back to what Marcus said, have I ever thought about swimming? Yes, because I started going to gym as well. But you know these things what we're talking about, Johnny, where you know them things what you were on about.
Yeah.
But these were like in a gym, and I was doing my exercises, and all of a sudden it just twanged and it come off. They hadn't secured them on this thing properly.
Yeah, the good
So
thing
what
about
the
that,
first
you get the tension, which works your muscles, but you don't have the weight.
That's
So you
it.
can get the same effect using stuff like this, you know, the plastic weights.
Yeah.
But by the time you've done that, you can strain your actual tendons and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're better off
So
using the
anyway,
bands.
I went,
20 quid, you get it in a little bag, you can take it wherever you want.
that's
And it comes with
it.
a little leaflet
Anyway,
that shows you all the different exercises.
I went to Plan B and I looked into going swimming because somebody says, oh, you know, you're not at stress going to gym and everything. Try swimming. But the thing is, they've got certain rules and regulations at swimming pools. And because I'm classed as disabled, I have got to have the access and somebody there to make sure I don't fall or, you know, this, that and other. So it's more of a health and safety thing. You know what I mean? And basically, I'd ring round like leisure centres that have got swimming pools, and I got told the same thing at every one. It's just not feasible for us to have a member of staff with you while you're using the facility. So, in other words, they were discriminating against me because I'm classed as disabled. I can't sort of climb in and out on these. Wakey says he's gagging for a but no milk. So yeah, so sort of that was shot down in flames because I'm classed as a health and safety risk.
Not unable to accommodate your needs.
Well, that's bad. I'm cutting wood early and my glasses were dusty. Hey, Keena cut the wood and screwed some of those in, you know. She was there with a little safety glass. She was there with a little safety glasses on. I kept the safety guard trigger on, and she pressed the button, cut the wood, and everything.
Gordo says he torn the ligaments in both his wrists and both elbows. Took 2 years to heal, and they are still not right now. Oh dear.
Well, dropping out carbs seems to have got rid of my arthritis, more or less. I don't think carbs are good if you've got arthritis.
But yeah. Well, you'll be glad to know, Johnny, the thing that we're making on Tuesday has only got 42 grams of carbohydrates, even less than the ones that we made last night. Strawberry lemon blonde. So there you go. But yeah, it's like they tell you to get active and to get fit, but then they discriminate against you because you need extra help. Huh?
To go at lake or go swimming at lake.
Royal Mail gave me 7 weeks to recover from a torn Achilles tendon. 7 weeks?
Wrestlers, when wrestlers do that, they're out for 6 months.
That's it. And football is even longer.
That's called a sliding tackle.
That was shoveling sand and chippings.
Yeah, Jeanette, that's it from the inside now, look.
Cool. Hey, did you manage to get all glass up then?
Well, I thought I had, but I moved some earlier and there was some more there.
I guess you'd be finding it for ages, didn't I?
Well, I got a little plastic bin. I just get, because obviously it's lethal, that stuff. If you, with Keenan running around, so it took me like 2 hours yesterday to get every little tiny bit up. And then I moved a piece of insulation out of way this morning. And there were more.
Yeah, but
it exploded into my face, so it shot past me and landed everywhere.
But the thing is, you know, it's meant to be sort of for you to relax in. But if you're walking about with no shoes or socks on, it can be lethal.
Oh, you should see that flooring I've got to put in it. Oh, it's very nice flooring. I've got enough flooring to do the walls, the ceiling, and the floor with. I've got 5 packs of different. Well, 2 of them at same. That's at floor, and then 3 other different ones to work with, like full packs. And it's
Yeah.
only a little porch. So
Gordo said
I've got all the insulation now as well. It's got Kingspan insulation in it.
Gordo couldn't even hold a cup of coffee.
That Kingspan's good stuff.
I got it all free. It's just offcuts from people's jobs.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, or they've bought too much.
The only thing I've actually bought is the roller felt, the panel for roof, and the door and the window. Everything else I got. Well, it's pallets basically. It's a 40-foot fence, pallets, and some decking. I'll tell you something, it's the most solid built thing you've ever seen. It's really heavy duty. That'll last for years. That.
I was going to say that would have been a test. That wind that we had not yesterday, day before.
Oh, it's proper flashed up wall and everything. It's really well done. Well, Tracy's brother Chris did it, and that he does that for a living. So.
Oh, Gordo says I did the ACL in my leg ligament playing football. Oh.
Did you not warm up first, Gordo? You got to have a warm up first. You got to warm your muscles.
He did his working for Royal Mail. It says the ACL is a ligament at the back of the knee. Ooh.
Yeah, major one to fix. That could stop some wrestlers ever wrestling again, the ACL. Because they do so many moves like off the ropes and stuff, they bang their joints about, something chronic. That Undertaker guy, he's had 2 hip replacements.
Guess what Chris is watching, apart from me on his phone? WWE. Oh,
I watch it all the time. I watch WWE, AEW, TNA, New Japan. I like cage fight. I like
on ITV.
I've been a wrestling fan since it was Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
and all that.
Chris is watching
Andre the Giant and all of them, really.
Rock, I think. But yeah, Callum and Chris are
big. WWF Legends, Chris, on Facebook. They've got their own webpage with all old video matches in it.
Maybe. Johnny says type in WWE Legends on Facebook, and they've got their own Facebook page.
And it has all older videos and matches and stuff.
You know, Jimmy C's wife is into wrestling, don't you?
Yeah, she has her own.
Yeah, lots of families.
Doris.
Yeah. Well, going back to WWE, can you remember Paige?
Yeah. Can I remember Paige? Yeah.
Well, Chris and Callum, before she were famous, when we lived in Great Yarmouth, they went to, I forgot where it were. Anyway, they went to see her, and the whole family are wrestlers. A mum, a dad, a brother, and her.
Yeah,
and this was before she was famous. But her and her brother.
Famous for what? A wrestling, all that video she did.
But the thing is, the brother and her both tried out for WWE, and there was only her got in. Her brother didn't make it.
She damaged her neck due to a stupid move by one of the other wrestlers, so she couldn't wrestle anymore.
Wakey says he can't get him on his TV, and then he says Pornhub ? And Gordo says Babe Station. But yeah, you know,
I did have that WWE Network thing, but I couldn't be bothered when it come time to renew.
I'll tell you another one that I've seen. Can you remember World of Sport on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Davis.
Hey?
I met Big Daddy, you know. My dad knew him.
Where was he? He don't wrestle now because he's about but he's sort of a security bloke. Oh, baby, what's that?
How scandalous.
What's that wrestler that I said? He don't wrestle now, he's a security. And it come in WWE, and I saw him when he were at Finley. That's it.
Well, his talent relations in for WWE. Finley, you're on about. Right,
Yeah.
When it was
World of Sport, his name was Fit Finley, and it got, well, supposedly his wife.
Did you see Fingy were there and all? Oh, what's he called now? Oh, shit.
Giant Haystacks.
No, William Regal. It was Stephen Regal then. It was Stephen Regal.
Yeah. But the thing is, I knew that Finley when he was Fit Finley, and when I used to live in Mansfield, and I went to Mansfield Leisure Centre, and you know how they all just, fighting each other outside and inside ring. When they've done, they all bugger off up to the bar and sat there drinking and having a laugh and a joke together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's on the acting.
Yeah, I know.
Acting with a bit of throwing about.
Wakey says he used to bugger off out the way when my grandma when wrestling was on, lol. Hey, I seen that firsthand when I went to Leisure Centre. There was this old woman, and she was stood outside. She never moved from side at ring, and she was banging her handbag and everything outside at ring. I thought,
oh, they get well excited, don't they?
Calm down, Mrs. It's not real. They're only playing.
Yeah, I used to see him at Leeds Town Hall all the time.
But, there's always that one little old lady that's standing and banging outside at ring with both hands. Some of me
get that excited that they'd attack the wrestlers after the show, thinking it were all real.
I bet you... it's all right, I'm just trying to get pop. I bet you can't remember when he was Fit Finley, because his missus, well, supposedly his wife, used to dress up as a Red Indian with great big...
Yeah, I remember that,
yeah. Remember?
Yeah.
Hey?
If you can get World of Sport, the old clips on YouTube.
But yeah, she was supposedly one of these Red Indian princesses or something. But yeah, she used to come down to the ring dressed in one of these great big...
What was that idiot called with samurai sword all the time? We used to think you were bloody tough.
Oh, I forget now.
Oh, no, that bloody guy used to dress up in that silver bloody suit with his shirt open, right? Bloody weirdo.
Razor Ramon. Well, can you remember Razor Ramon?
Oh yeah, WWF, yeah.
Toothpick hanging out corner of his mouth.
Yeah. It was full of machismo. It was full of machismo.
Machismo, yeah.
I love all wrestling, mate. I love wrestling.
Yeah, we're boring Park Nest to tears. Oh, Kendo Nagasaki, that was it.
Progress on Starship.
Yeah, Kendo Nagasaki, yeah.
I mean, while wrestling don't interest me either.
As it got older, you see, Big Daddy used to do all tag teaming all the time because he just couldn't bloody do no in ring anymore. He'd just hit him with his belly, and that was it, really.
What were his real name, Big Daddy?
Shirley Crabtree.
Shirley Crabtree, yeah.
They were born in this.
But nobody ever said that's a girl's name to him.
Chris said he needed to be a hard bugger. He says with a name like Shirley.
Wakey's boring me and Gordo.
I've got to talk about something. Oh dear. So what we're going to talk about, moving away from wrestling?
Spark plugs, that'll please spark.
What?
He said we'll talk about spark plugs.
Sorry,
yeah, they're a bit sparky if you touch them while it's engines on.
Yeah, you've got quite a joy.
I'm laughing at what. I'm laughing at what.
When you go, did it spark? You go, fucking did.
When Wakey put Kendo Nagasaki says, I've never heard of him. I've heard of Nintendo 64.
Well, he thought it was something out of Mortal Kombat.
Oh dear.
There was an actual wrestler in WWF called Sparky Plug.
Sparky Plug.
No joke.
What was his first name? What was his first name? What?
Who's that midget that Callum Morris refers to? Hornswoggle.
Oh, I like Hornswoggle. Mr. McMahon's illegitimate son, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, some stories they come up with, you know. Who writes these scripts? You know.
Well, I don't know who's writing them lately, but they're boring as hell.
Well, I don't watch it no more. I only pay per views.
Oh dear.
Didn't it?
But I do like the Thunderdome thing they're doing, where they've got all the TV screens with people on instead of an audience.
I don't watch it, to be honest with you.
It's pretty good how they've done that, actually. The entire audience of screens.
Chris, well, he's a billionaire, isn't he?
Well, supposedly.
Supposedly.
No, he'll rung up Samson and go, would you like to advertise your telly? How many? About 1,000.
Can you do mates race? Oh dear. But it's
No,
like
you can buy now and pay for advertising.
it's like you know, I mean, come June, I mean they're hoping fans will go back into football, and Chris keeps saying
SmackDown and Raw, that same brand basically.
Yeah.
Just to share the wrestlers out a bit on two shows.
Chris has said
NXT
he reckons that's why Sheffield United not done as well.
100%.
Yeah, but it's because there's not been no fans there.
What do you reckon to NXT then, Chris? Does Chris watch NXT?
No.
No, not really.
That's development centre for WWE. Some good wrestlers.
Yeah, that's before they go into WWE, isn't it?
That girl says that could be better than
They're not with stupid. They're not so much with the stupid scripts at NXT. There's some really decent wrestling.
Them scripts that they've got in NXT, they want to put them on somebody main roster. It might make it better.
Anybody that comes off NXT and goes on to any main rosters don't seem to bloody last.
I know, yeah. Or they either end up back down in NXT.
Yeah, because they just haven't got the bloody script writers.
Yeah.
But it's same with everything else, you know.
So many times you can say, "What are you looking at?" No, what are you looking at?
Oh dear. But I don't know. It's same with everything else. It sort of seems like they have the day, and that's it. They go off into oblivion, you know.
Long-term.
Charged.
Only one who's still really good is Randy Orton, really.
Pixie it's because they didn't put the ball in the back of the net as many times as their opponents. But
hey, Wacky, we didn't get in there on half there. Might put ball it back at net.
It's same as Chris says. It's had a knock-on effect. The fans not being there.
Well, you look at the start of last season, we blasted that league, and then no fans. That was it. Wrong.
Yeah. But hey ho. Still, what we were laughing at. I sent Chris this thing. There's two teams in Sheffield United and others.
Who others? Doesn't even have a name.
The day it's today.
It's middle of week.
Oh,
yeah.
I get you. Sheffield Wednesday.
Hey!
Yeah.
I sent him this thing the other day.
Is that not allowed?
No.
Sorry.
Anyway.
So I've got Chris's Achilles heel now. I don't have
The thing is,
I'll just mute you.
right, if you shut up a minute, I'm going to explain, right? Well, the fiddle books, in essence, they sold the ground in order to make the books add up. but they did it after they should have handed the books in.
Yes.
So at the very beginning of the season, everybody was saying, ban them to League One, blah, blah, blah. It's all underhanded, blah, blah, blah. So only thing they got were, they originally got deducted 22 points. But
No, 12 points.
no, they got more than that, but they appealed against it and got it down to 12, didn't they?
Yeah, then they appealed. No, they did get 12 points.
Yeah.
Then they appealed against it, and then they took 6 points off them, so they only got 6 points.
Anyway, so it basically
We're not
they
going
got.
to remember that, Chris.
Anyway, so now a few months ago there were all this controversy about wages weren't being paid and whatnot, and then sort of like, smoothed over the cracks and said, no, everything's all right, everything's all right. It come up in my notifications other day that they haven't been paid since March.
No, March and April they haven't been paid.
So it looks like
a lot of companies have done very underhanded things during all this lockdown stuff and that.
Well,
especially that when they tried to form that Super League thing.
Way before lockdown this year.
They were rioting, weren't they, at Manchester ground because of that, trying to make that Super League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanting Glazier's out, basically.
It wasn't really a riot on the pitch. They're all taking photos of each other in football, goal line with the kids and stuff.
But this is the thing. This is the controversial bit. They're saying that the fans broke into the ground, but it's since come to notice that apparently the stewards let them in.
Yeah.
They didn't break in, they was let in.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I
wondered how a 3-foot kid got over a fence.
But yeah, they're all this who are on Saturday, you know. There were a bit of a debate about it, and one was saying, "Oh, you can understand, you know, the frustrations. This thing about Super League."
Yeah, a couple of reporters said I can't blame them. Simple as, wasn't it? Right.
but yeah,
United and then they'd be upset.
But then they were saying, you know, they should be ashamed of this, and that's not the way to go about it. Blah de blah de blah.
Well, no, neither selling a club from under somebody's feet and changing it all without even asking the fans. If it weren't for them fans, that club wouldn't exist, would it? So. But
the thing is, and that's what I've always said, Johnny, and I've always said, you imagine the amount of money that them fans spend on kits and on clothing and
season tickets are ridiculous, aren't they?
And when all's said and done, I mean, they are American owners. Now,
yeah, but Manchester United, a lot of their fans are like in India and that, and all.
But the thing is, the owners were just thinking about the moolah. That's all they were thinking.
Definitely. They thought we'll do it in the middle of a pandemic so nobody will notice. No, they noticed, all right.
But same as I said to Chris, I mean, you can't blame the fans for protesting because at the end of the day, the fans are their bread and butter.
Yeah.
That's what pays the players' wages. That's what pays.
That's first sign of power to people at the moment, isn't it? They've actually spoke up and they've had to stop.
Yeah.
They've abolished it now. Some clubs tried to say, "Oh, we were only thinking about it." Whatever.
But what they didn't also say is a lot of them clubs that signed up for the Super League and are like 90 million in debt. They only did it for money. Yeah. They've actually said that they did it for money. Plus, some of these
clubs that are supposed to be Super League are halfway down the table at the moment. They're not playing good at all.
Well, you know what? The person who created this Super League, the Real Madrid owner.
Yeah.
They have to play their games on their
training ground. Yeah,
they're in £100 million in debt.
The
stadium is in disrepair.
They were even worse off than Sheffield Wednesday.
Nobody's worse off than them.
Actington Stanley. Who are they?
I remember that advert, Johnny.
I don't even know where Actington Stanley is.
It's in Lancashire is Accrington.
Oh dear.
There you go. I didn't know.
So literally just over at Pennines from me, just on the side of Pennines.
Oh
Yes,
dear.
after sunny Leeds, by the time I got to Ian Matthews, it was 3 foot of snow. That M62, God.
He only lives just out road, or lives close to Bella. He does. Bella lives in Warrington.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
up
that way is Ian. Oh, we're on the subject.
It's called Lee.
Ian Matthews. Left footed.
Oh, you want banner size?
All right, you've got the biggie. All right.
Gordo's
got an original.
Blackburn.
An original
Darth Vader one. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my coffin lid. There you go. Gotta make savings. I've told her to put me out of wheelie bin night. That makes some big savings.
we keep saying we're going to get some stickers, but we keep saying it and not doing it. So
we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
I only want to do it.
You paid for him.
Did you hear that? He says we'll do it, but you're paying for them. Oh dear. He's very much a gentleman, isn't he? We'll do it, but I've got to pay for them. But
he's like me.
We've had several people saying, "Do you do stickers? You know, can we do sticker swap?"
Yeah, quid each.
You pay for postage. Have you seen how much a stamp costs?
You mention stamps.
Yeah, send them for these. I'm going to post it on Monday for you.
When I printed that thing off for Johnny, that permit for tape, I only sent mine second class. I'm a cheapskate, I am.
I've got the extra tube now. I'm just waiting for that other tube.
Oh dear.
What's that? Toothpaste.
I've even thrown you a sticker in. Look, there you go.
No, it's that cream that I have, partner. You know, for me inflamed muscles. It's like an analgesic cream.
It's got ibuprofen in it.
I've got 3 tubes of it now to send to Jeanette.
Because basically we got talking. And
I
Johnny
get it on prescription, but I don't need it all the time. Because look, I've had that one about 3 months.
We got talking, and Johnny were on about you need a permit to go to tip and whatever because he's
not filled that form out yet, you know.
A trailer. So he says, if I email you form, can you print it off for me and send it me? So I says, yeah, fair enough. And Johnny says, well, I'll send you some cream because I have 2 big tubes every month on prescription, and it's like we're down to bare bones as it is. You know what I mean?
So I think 3 tubes should keep you in front a little bit then. Yeah?
It does. It does.
So I'll post them out on Monday.
You got any spare tramadol?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want.
We should be discussing that on the live stream.
I've just got another lot. I'll put Bob and in with that if you want.
Okay. Oh, I mean, we're only joking, but same as you said, it gets me in front then.
Well, you know what I prefer to it, so that's why I always have some still. That's what I have has no side effects, apart from the munchies, but I've got big yogurts for that now.
Chris has put trading drugs with Jeanette and Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
No, I just take them.
Oh.
What's he putting?
It needs his tramadol.
Got some gabapentine, some tramadol.
That's a pine-bark extract.
You know,
antioxidant known to man.
You know, we're talking about that. It's
some vitamin D.
Yeah, multivitamins. £50 a pop.
Vitamin C.
Oh.
Hey, look, Jeanette, we got
married,
matching
Jenny.
bottles. Jeanette, we got matching bottles. Whee.
Well, somebody
I've got
said
next year's supply as well. I've got next year's ones as well.
I'll take them as well.
Yeah, that's my version of them.
Vitamin C, what is it, and zinc?
It's
You
the
tried that one?
important ones.
Vitamin D.
No,
The lemon
that
and
is-
lime are nice, them. And then take them.
I'll take them as well. That's another vitamin.
I take 7C's capsule things as well.
Well, these are supposed to help your
Yeah.
joint.
Jeanette, I've got the ultimate mouthwash.
And mouthwash. They glucosamine. They're supposed to help you with your joints.
And I get them ones. They're from that pound shop as well. Good limit.
Oh, they same as them. Same volume. We get them from our chemist.
How much are they?
£1.79.
Pound at pound one below. 70p savings. Woo!
Yeah, well, these are glucosamine. These are they the vitamin B12 that I take. You know, when I says I bought some vitamin B12 in between injections.
I get all that lot off Amazon, but I get these from that Savers. These.
Yeah, that's another one of them value pack. That's multivitamins and iron.
Yeah, they sell all them different ones at pound shop.
They said have a spoonful of castor oil and eat an orange. So yeah, that's a multivitamin and iron. That's the one a day.
I've got a chemist next to me.
You've got TCP liquid.
That sorts anything out. Gargle that stuff with a cough. You won't have a cough next day.
These
Might have a back in throw either. But...
These is the vitamin D that I get from chemist.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
So yeah, apart from other, regular things that I take.
When I get the munchies, I eat these big yogurts.
Yeah, but Chris, oh, hang on a minute, I've just got to. Nah, Callum has it.
I'm just advertising. Beard moisturizer. Oh yeah.
I ain't got a beard. Callum prefers them. They the chewable vitamin C, right?
Yeah, Tracy has them ones, and she takes her vitamin D one at the same time, so she doesn't have to taste it.
Anyway, Callum has Callum will have the chewable ones, but when I started taking these effervescent ones, Chris says, "Oh, can I try one?" So I give him one, and he says, "Oh, these is a lot better than them chewable ones. They rank." So now, every time I order some shopping, I have to order 2 of these every time because I take them and Chris takes some. But Callum's still taking the chewable.
Put them in my water all the time, mate, and drink them all the time. I'm vitamined. See, when I say I'm vitamined up the wazoo, I mean I'm vitamined up the wazoo.
But it's sort of in my glass. I put
Better than drinking pop.
I put that much water in. Nah, Tracy was saying that you have a pint pot and you put 2 in. I says I'd be wazzing over 9 edges.
I'm just wanging in my drinks.
But yeah. But anyway, so it is the welcome to the vitamin club. Yep, he's muted himself. So yeah.
Tracy says he's coming on in a minute.
Okie dokie.
You got 10 minutes, love. So she might have to catch you.
Catch me with. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
you won't catch you because where she sat, you need a tow bar. She loves that caravan, honest to God. You can't get partners. You cannot get her out of that caravan. She loves it.
Tracy or Keena?
Tracy, she's got a little table set up with a little laptop, everything. She bloody loves it in there.
Which one? You've got two.
Well, other one's more of a playroom. It's got a proper sofa and everything in that one. There's no bathroom, no note in it. There's only the middle cupboard left of that caravan, original. Oh, and the little cupboards that go around the top, but there's nothing else in it. There's a corner sofa in it. And then other end, she's got all the toys and things.
Now,
It's 1984 and it is as solid as a rock, that caravan. Really good caravan. Twin axle as well. Even now, it's
single axle. Mine's 1994.
If you tap on the 2001 one I got, and then tap on that one. I know they're trying to shred weight a bit, but fucking it. They're like tinfoil new ones, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's same with everything else. They don't make them like they used to, like cars and whatever. You know what I mean? They don't make them like they used to.
Chips and cheese underneath that. Let's all bam it up, so.
See what Tracy's got? I think she's hungry.
I won't eat all that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fries and cheese with kebab meat on top because I didn't want a kebab bread.
No.
I'll probably eat half of that.
That looks like ours, doesn't it? That's Pat Nest's caravan.
Oh, yeah. Similar.
Very similar. Yeah, your
What, the
kitchen's
new
in
one or
the
old one?
yeah, your bathroom's in corner.
That's the living room part.
It's nearly the same. Ours is a Avondale.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
What is it? Avondale Sapphire or something?
Oh, I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah, that's a
It's on the side of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It needs a wash. I know that. What do you recommend for giving him a right good wash, partner?
You can get proper stuff, caravan cleaning stuff.
Proper caravan cleaning.
Oh, what's the there's one I've seen on some caravan channels. I think it's Mellard or something. I can't remember the exact name of it.
How old's your caravan?
It's 95, that caravan.
Well,
1994.
look, I'm just saying how solid the old one is. It's
Not solid.
yeah. I'm just saying, yeah, I suppose. When I first got that one, I didn't know I had a problem with window. Do you know the newer one?
Yeah.
Went to the window and the chuffing frame fell out more or less.
Oh,
The beam that went down like that and went across that completely rotten through.
Well, it puts an whole new meaning to air
I fixed
conditioning.
it before she come back from her shopping. Do you know what I did? Well, she wasn't too happy. You know a washing line post? Pull.
Oh, is that what
It was exact same thickness as the beam I took out of the caravan, out of the wall. So I put it up and glued it in and then bobbed it all back in before she got back.
You mean a line prop?
What I did to make them all harder again, I drilled holes down and filled it with epoxy resin, like that. With a gun until it's split.
My caravan, it developed a spongy floor, so I had to do repair on it.
There's no bother.
What I
with
used
floor.
was a single stage resin.
Oh, on top left corner near the bathroom, there was that tiny little thing where it's sealed had popped on top of the roof, but I sorted that out. You know the strip on top where it meets the plastic on the back? That strip. It just gone on that corner, hasn't it? I'll fix that.
Oh, I apologise for tonight, Jeanette, for not being on your show, hon. I fell asleep and then I needed something to eat.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Are you on tomorrow?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I'll join you tomorrow.
I'm going to get off anyway as well. So thanks for having me on, Jeanette.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See you later, partners.
Thanks for your Johnny.
See you later.
You've probably got 4 minutes if you hurry up.
Just say hello to everybody.
Don't worry about it.
Hi and bye to everybody. Right, I'll catch you later, Jeanette.
Yeah, see you
Bye.
later.
Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, Wakey's just put a link in. It says
In a minute.
industrial cleaning, janitorial chemics, 700 cleaner scale remover.
God, that looks a bit heavy duty. Who's Jim?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it might be some.
Fix a few things that cupboard. Hey, I once did my mum's caravan in Imperial leather shower gel. The old massive caravan, static caravan, it gleamed. Proper gleamed.
And what were that using?
Imperial leather shower gel. Well, she had a machine. You put a bottle on it and it sprays and it spins on it. It's like this big brush.
I've not cleaned detergent.
And she didn't have any cleaning stuff. She went, "Oh, just stick whatever out of the cupboard." I put in bloody Imperial leather shower gel. And you would not believe how much it shined. The problem is, it got a bit bubbly when it rained.
What's the using next, bloody wash and go?
Yeah, Wakey says citric acid
I'll
based.
do that.
Yeah, see you later,
right.
Johnny.
G'day.
Does that mean I can buy some lemons from market? That means savings here, guys.
Hey, you'll need a bucket load of lemon to get that much citric acid.
I know a few lemons, so I could probably sort it out.
See you later, Johnny. Oh dear. But I suppose the shower gel does have its downside. You know what I mean? It's like
wash off.
But this is it, and you know, it's while it probably did the trick. You know what I mean? It's you don't know really what's in these sort of things, do you? To harm the you know, paintwork and everything. So, but hey ho, we don't have that problem.
I just put a link for Johnny's for some caravan cleaning products.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's YouTube video, is it?
Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing.
It's all right.
I promise you. I won't.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. We've got Chopper Copper flying very, very low. They're on the hunt for somebody by the sounds of things.
Tucker, what you know?
That's it. You blame our Tucker.
Hey, Benny went there and instigated and he's not back.
Oh dear. Do you have that problem with Chopper Copper flying? Well, we don't get it all wild, but you know we
every night, every
right. We're only about 5 minutes away from Sheffield city centre, and I always thought like this time, and they weren't allowed to fly.
The copper choppers, copper,
yeah,
copper. I don't want them.
So they've got authority to fly when at night time.
Yeah.
Well, police helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're local here as well.
What's he eating? Has he got some nuts?
I don't know. It says what you eating.
Are you not sharing?
But yeah, I mean, cause like with Chopper Copper, the I have that dash cam partner. I don't know. They've got like infrared searchlights and everything, haven't they? You know, with it being dark, if it, let's say, for instance, like a scenario or a missing person or something, or a person that's gone missing that's got dementia, they've got the capability to search anywhere, even though it's dark and whatever. So, but can you remember? Oh, who were it? He's a droner, but he also works for the fire service, and they sent him on this course because they were bringing this drone, not a helicopter, a drone that had got all the capabilities that instead of sending a helicopter up, if you know what I mean, and it had got infrared stuff, and they specifically wanted him to go on this course to like, you know, like if there's a house on fire and it starts in roofing space, it's basically to fly over the property, see if there's any hot spots as regards it like flaring up again, so to speak. If we get a knock on the door, Tucker, it's your fault. They're after you. Right, I'm going to shut it down now because it's gone 11 o'clock. Thank you for coming upon the panel, partners. Thank you to Johnny for coming on the panel. Yeah, and I shall see you all again, hopefully tomorrow. So, yeah. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, you found this.